welcome to another episode of Premila's Veggie Recipes. Today I'll show you how to make a heartwarming butternut squash soup with a twist. Ingredients we need for this recipe are a tablespoon of vegetable or olive oil, 1 teaspoon each of crushed garlic and ginger, 800 grams of butternut squash which I have chopped, 1 pint of vegetable stock and water if needed, chickpeas, butter, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder, a pinch of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt, half a teaspoon of crushed chili flakes, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. For the chutney, I am going to use half a red chopped pepper and a tablespoon of chili sauce and salt and pepper as desired. So let's make a start. Here I've put a pressure cooker to heat. I prefer doing this in the pressure cooker as it cooks very quickly, but if you have time, you can cook it in a large saucepan. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. To this I'll add the crushed ginger and garlic. Mix it up, don't let the ginger and garlic burn. Add the butternut squash. And continue stirring for a couple of minutes. So that each piece is coated with the ginger and the garlic. This is a really nice soup in the winter. Many of us tend to get ready-made soups which are loaded with calories, additives, and this soup can be made in advance and stored in the fridge for a week, or you can even freeze it and take it out in portions. It's been a couple of minutes. I'm going to add the vegetable stock. So add enough water just to go a little bit above the level of the vegetables. Just going to add that. To this I'll add half a teaspoon of salt. Mix that up. Close the lid and let that boil. As I said, you can make this soup in a large stock pot, but that will take a little longer. As with all my recipes, I'd like to show you how to make this quickly after a busy day at work or school. So while that's cooking, I'm going to show you how to make the chickpeas, which we will add on top of the soup at the time of serving. So for the chickpeas, I'm going to add the butter to my warm pan. The roasted coriander powder. Cumin powder. Garlic powder. Salt, chili flakes, cayenne pepper, and we'll roast that in the butter for a minute until all the ingredients are mixed and the butter has melted. has mixed very well, I'm going to add the chickpeas to the mixture. And we'll let that get a little crispy, so continue stirring that for a few minutes. The chickpeas are optional, you can leave those out if you wish to. It makes a wonderful starter. Again, if you're entertaining, you can prepare the soup a day or two in advance and leave it in the fridge. The chickpeas are nicely sizzling away. All the spices are mixed very nicely and the aroma is simply amazing. Okay, the chickpeas are now ready. While the soup is still boiling, I'll prepare the red chutney. So let's make the red chutney. I'm going to put the red peppers in my small blender. To this I'll add the chili sauce. And just a little bit of salt. Right, I'm going to blitz that together. And voila, our red sauce is also ready. When you see the finished recipe, you'll realize how beautiful this looks with all the different colors. The butternut squash is nicely cooked and soft. I'm going to now blitz it with an electric. If it's cool enough to handle, you can also blitz it in a jug mixer. Okay, that's nicely blended. The consistency of the blended soup is just perfect. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of black pepper. Again, be careful not to put too much pepper, because if you're going to leave this overnight, I tend to find that the pepper infuses and the soup can turn out quite spicy. Okay, our soup is now ready to serve. Our butternut squash is now ready to be served. Kitchen is smelling really nice. We're ready for dinner. Do give this recipe a try and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.